Welcome back, everybody. We're finally all in the same place at one time.
It feels
Hollywood
good.
Heat, the best music, our best movie show.
Yeah.
I know. We like I told Malik before, we do this so often. We're on so many platforms.
Yeah.
Get them all mixed up sometimes.
But at the same time, I feel like you probably made the mistake because it's about time we've been back together, man. It's been too long.
Yeah, it's true.
I know. Malik, you've been on wedding duty for like the
Yeah.
last.
It's wedding season. I feel like every day somebody's like, yo, you coming to my wedding, but hey, free food, good music. I'm in there.
Take it.
No handwritten invites. All just, hey, yo, you coming to my wedding?
Hey, you coming?
You coming?
I'm emailing you guys when my wedding pops up. I'm emailing you guys. RSVP.
I'm not going to respond.
I know you won't. So this episode is actually a special one. We are doing scary movies for the whole month of October. We do have the different categories. So slasher, thriller and psychological, gore, comedy, paranormal. So we're looking at slashers first, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This will be I want to say we're gonna divide it up into a bracket, and towards the end of October we're gonna see who wins this mug. So
it's just a better version of March Madness.
So Cantley did this last year, and the winner is upsetting to all of us. It was Jaws. So we're really hoping that everyone pulls through and gives us an actual good scary movie to dethrone Jaws.
It's actually nice to do this with you guys because I did that one solo last year, and I just kind of felt like, everybody was against me. I was like, Jaws is not a classic. I'm glad we didn't even put it on this list. So
yeah, spoiler alert, it's not on the list. Sorry, guys.
So are we going to just go through the whole slasher, just like rattle off the 4 we have for slasher?
So we went through just now and picked out what we thought were the most popular or most divisive movies for each category. So
so first for slashers we have Scream at number 1, Halloween at number 2, the 1978 Halloween. Strangers from 2008, actually I feel like that's a sleeper, and then we have Child's Play at number 4.
I've never seen The Strangers, so that was all you guys.
I can't believe you haven't seen it. That's the movie that literally is like, are my neighbors low-key murderers type show or type movie. So you need to tune into that.
I'll be real with you. In this part of the bracket, you guys know that Scream is like my GOAT scary movie, but Strangers might be like kind of close behind. Strangers is real. It was one that it'll get you.
We'll see.
So.
Well, I guess I'll have to watch it before I vote in this. The next category is thriller or psychological, which is probably my favorite category, if we're going to be honest. If I watch a scary movie, it's probably one of these categories. So we have Split from 2016, Hereditary, Us, and Dr. Sleep. And Us and Dr. Sleep were both 2019. So
I didn't realize that.
For scary movies,
Dr. Sleep is the only movie in this category I've not seen.
It's good.
I want to say that all of these are good. Split, I will say Split caught me off guard. Like throughout the whole movie I watched Split, I'm like, what? You're
just on edge.
So Split for me, like I'm not gonna go into the story, but it's like another like date story. I told you guys before this. So Split holds a very special place in my heart. So if I had to pick, but I don't know. Us was up there too because I'm still trying to read and figure out what happened to Us like 2 years later. So I don't know. Like it really made me think. I'm like, what actually happened in this movie? So
that is true. Yeah, random clips of stuff that you missed and stuff. I agree.
Yep.
But I was to say, moving into our next one, Gore. We was kind of back and forth on if we need a slasher category and a gore category. But when we started putting this gore list together, it was like, okay, these is gore. So we got Saw 2. 2005, Human Centipede, the first one. Hostel, which was definitely a sleeper, I feel like. And then the first Purge movie. So I think that category will probably be one to beat. Just because all of those definitely take you to that limit of this is very violent. And very over the edge.
Human Centipede made me like not want to eat for like a week.
Bro.
Like I didn't want to eat.
Yeah.
So
I blocked it out of my memory so hard.
Me
tried
too.
to, I couldn't.
Like,
I tried
yeah.
to.
Me too. And, like, I'll probably never go back to see it. Yes, I know what it was about, but past that, yeah, nah, I'm good.
So
good.
I wonder, you guys. So did you guys see 2 and 3? I know Malik, you said you did. Cam, did you see 2 and 3?
I think maybe I saw 2. I don't think I saw 3.
Yeah, like I saw 2, but I feel like it got progressively like worse. Like I didn't think 1 was crazy graphic, but like it was enough to not make me want to eat.
Yeah.
But 2 is just like they're
I've
like
seen
hammering
enough.
people's teeth out and shit. I'm like, oh nah. Bro.
Yeah, no,
like,
they
nah.
definitely take it. I feel like they upped it a lot going into the 3 one, but either way though, that series is just it's
mama.
too much.
Oh, mama,
Yeah,
stop.
that's too much for me. But
Woo! Anyways.
so the next category, comedy. I think this is Cam and Malik's favorite one. Cam might be Cam's number 2 because she said psychological was her first. I'll say this is Cam's number 2 because she did bring a heater to this one. She brought Shaun of the Dead. So
Yeah.
So, Scary Movie 1, iconic movie. Zombieland. Yeah,
of course.
Zombieland holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead and then Rubber, which is just like it's so stupid. It might actually
Rubber's
so stupid.
If Rubber wins, I think we all need to quit.
Yeah. Last bracket. This is it.
Oh no.
You know what we should do? We should have an episode where we like somehow can make it where Rubber meets Jaws, and they fight. And I'm like,
a beautiful merge.
Yeah. A tiger and a shark.
Yeah, it's like Sharknado, but
that was one
better.
Man, so many we left off, but we were limited on space. So
listen, this was hard, and I think it's hard because there are so many good paranormal movies, which is our last category. Yes. But it's like impossible to leave out the big names. So like that's what we ended up sticking with. So we got the first Paranormal Activity from 2007, Insidious, The Ring, and Amityville Horror. I feel like it's what we all grew up on, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
The Ring became my favorite because of what Malik said. He said it scared him at like 8 a.m. So I'm just like, I had to go with The Ring.
I couldn't imagine being
literally
a child at 8 a.m.
I know, on the bus.
It was one of those points. Of course, there was no parents involved in our discussion of watching this movie. Of like, okay, we're about to go to the bus stop, but hey, let's just put this in real quick and let's watch it and let's see what happens. And I was like, good Lord, why did I do that?
Yeah.
Get me off this bus.
The girl's she's gonna get you on the bus.
And that movie was terrifying. And then I feel like that era too was like old. Like I feel like Japan, China, like those type of countries was just making horror movies like pop for some reason.
Yeah.
A lot of those movies too was like in that category of like, I hate anything with people walking backwards. I hate anything with people with pale faces. Like I was like, all of this stuff is just creepy,
scaring you.
Yes. And like that was one of the probably my least favorite category that I looked up. It's literally just called body horror, and it's just all like the warped ways that they like make people's bodies. Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, because I'm honestly really surprised. Like The Exorcist isn't like on here because that's another one too where her like head spinning backwards. And I'm just like, oh Lord. I'm like, nah, I'm good on that one. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah,
I think this list is pretty good. I think a lot of people are gonna struggle on which ones to vote for.
Yeah,
and I feel like whoever wins this one, it's gonna be random.
It's gonna be a good mix.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I have no clue what it's gonna be.
Yeah, but I am excited to see the winner in each category. Honestly, maybe more than the overall winner.
Yeah,
I would agree. I would agree with that.
It's gonna tell us a lot about our followers.
Yeah, sure. You all got some redeeming to do.
Yeah, no, you do.
Except also, okay, don't let the Human Centipede win, please, for the love of God. I think that might be even worse.
If the Human Centipede, that's a terrible. If the Human
Rubber,
Centipede
I can at least get along with the bit.
Right.
The Human Centipede, I got real concerns.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all are some sick folks on here. Y'all are nasty. So
yeah.
All right. So we're doing. Go ahead, Kim.
I was gonna say before we go, I want to talk about Squid Game because we've all watched it, and I feel like it honestly kind of goes along with this discussion real quick. It's relevant. Yeah. Let's hear it. You've both.
I'm
seen
like halfway through it. I haven't finished.
Oh, you are?
I'm like halfway through.
Finish it immediately. Immediately. No.
Finish it.
I will say I had this discussion with one of my friends. He's really into like animes. And I was telling him, I was like, I'm kind of thinking like, I don't know a movie out of Korea that's been able to make this big of a crossover. Like, people are following the actors, which is something that like rarely happens in foreign films in America. Like, people just don't care about the actors. The actors are building a following. The writers are building a following. It's everywhere. And I'm like, I love it because it was a good show for sure.
Yeah.
Did you see where the guy, I guess some man's phone number was in it, and they said he's got over like 4,000 calls. Yeah, something like that.
Imagine not even seeing it, not even knowing what Squid Game is.
You're just like, what is this? No, I couldn't even imagine that. I gotta finish it though, man. I'm not on you guys' level.
I gotta hear what your thoughts, Cam. How you feeling about it?
Yeah, it's really interesting because I feel like what it did really well was there were times where it was slow, right? And maybe I was like, ooh, it's kind of losing me here. But they got you at the beginning and end of every episode. And that's what keeps you coming back. They did that so well. The characters, the whole story in general, you'll see at the end, there are so many ties between like the fate of all the characters and like their real life situation. And I think also what's really cool about it is, this is not a spoiler for you because it happens in like the second episode, but it goes from the typical like, oh, these people are trapped in this situation to much more about the human psychology of like, why did they put themselves back in this situation when they had the chance to not? And I think that's what's so cool about it. So I'm excited for you to finish it. I honestly, I'm going to say, I think the ending left a little bit to be desired. I know they kind of left it where there could be a second season. There could not.
It's gonna be at this point. It's probably any studio is writing whatever check they want. Like, let's get it done.
I would think,
Oh shit, you guys! I might skip watching football today to watch the rest of the game.
You might have to. You do.
I might have to. I might have to.
I was gonna say the one take that I loved about Squid Game was somebody said like, you don't love none of the characters. Like, every character is like shady in their own way.
Yes.
And I was like, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Wait, well, I feel like that by the end or like throughout the show, should I feel like that?
I would think by the end you would just have probably like some characters that you like, but like either way, like there's just no like heroes to it at all.
There really isn't.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Is it better than clickbait?
Oh, I forgot about clickbait. I would say yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right, everybody. We're going to actually be posting these scary movies for you guys to go vote on and everything. Like I said, please don't fail us this year. You guys failed me last year. I was so upset. But I do have some great help this year. I got two great co-hosts on here to help.
That's right.
Help out with it. So I don't think they won't let me slide.
No.
We want your opinions, just not the trash ones.
Yeah. And if we take the trash ones, then we'll just have to embarrass you somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somewhere.
It's okay. We're all trash in our own right. It's the way the world works.
Hey, listen, I feel that 100%. Well, all right, everybody. This is our latest episode of Hollywood Heat. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram at Blaze Review, Twitter at Blaze Review Inc. The platforms are growing, man. They're growing, so we appreciate you guys' support and everything else. We'll see you guys next week on Hollywood Heat.
Yes, sir.